What is going on, Jerome's? I love draft week because a lot of outlets will put together un mock draft, especially, we did one with the LA Times. I'm sure we'll do one with ESPN. And now we're doing one with Sports Illustrated where they got their beat writers together. And I like beat writer mock drafts because they know their team intimately. If a coaching staff or GM has been there, they tend to know some tendencies as well as they take the temperature of the fan base rectally. So they know what's going on. OPP, yeah, you know me. So our guy Will Ragatz, Vikings beat writer for Sports Illustrated, took part in the mock draft for Sports Illustrated beat writers. There you go. One, Jaguars. Also, he had a really interesting decision that we'll get to. One, Jaguars, Hutchinson. Yeah. Although, I do believe the Walker hype, but we'll see. Number 2, Lions. I don't know if it's going to be Thibodeau. I actually do believe that Thibodeau could take a tumble. And it's not so much about him. It's more that people do like the traits of a Travon Walker even more. And also Hutchinson just seems like a safe pick. Texans, Ike Ekwonu, all up in that tackle spot. 4, the Jets stop Travon Walker's draft day slide, and our guy Rob Salah gets a premier edge rusher. 5, Giants, Evan Neal. Yeesh. Need some protection. Do what you can do for Daniel Jones. 6, Panthers. Yeah. So Schuyler, Callahan, like he knows. Like he knows the temperature of the fan base. They're not really in love with Sam Darnold. They're over Scott Rula and Scott Fitterer. So yeah, they're sort of done. 7, Giants. So I love these back-to-back picks for Giants, or nearly back-to-back picks. So Evan Neal and Derek Stingley Jr. Yeah. Now, it's a little bit surprising that Stingley goes before Sauce, but it sort of is what it is. And both of them are not getting out of the top 10. Garrett Wilson, G-Dub to Falcons. Sauce to the Seahawks, where, I mean, they could have gone quarterback. They could have gone O-lineman. Could have gone a lot of different directions, but getting a true blue cornerback 1 after they had their cornerback room gutted this offseason, yes. 10, Jets, Drake London. Ooh, go up and get it, young man. Him and Zach Wilson and Elijah Moore. Let's go. 11, the Commies take Kyle Hamilton. So, as you see, the Vikings take Jameson Williams. But Will had a really interesting spot where blah, 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 SI team. So, Hutchinson, Thibodeau, Ekwonu, Walker, Neal, Willis, Stingley, blah, 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 blah. They're all gone. And there is a possibility that those 11 guys in some combination go before the Vikings at 12. And I would say that's probably worst case scenario. And especially if the Vikings can't move back because there isn't really a premier player for a team to come up for unless maybe it's Kenny Pickett, maybe the Saints or the Steelers want to jockey for position, maybe even the Eagles. Yeah, but what do the Vikings do in this spot? And he put it out to the people, and they voted overwhelmingly for wide receiver for Jameson Williams, Olave. Cornerback-wise, I'm fine with McDuffie at 12. I'm frankly fine with Linderbaum at 12 too, even though there's some talk that he could fall out of the first round. We'll see. Also, Jermaine Johnson second, the pride of Eden Prairie, or jumping George Karlaftis still there. I mean, JJ2 would be a phenomenal story, him coming back to Minnesota. Jordan Davis is also still there. Devontae White, who they had a top 30 visit with. But Will went with Jameson Williams, and I understand taking a player who's not going to contribute right away, and maybe not even at all his rookie season, I'm okay with. Because it's Jameson friggin' Williams. And just imagine this offense where you have Jameson, a shot of Jameson, a splash of Jefferson, and some bitters of Thielen. I don't know why Thielen's bitters. I don't know. No, whatever. And also a dash of KJ as garnish. With the top defensive backs off the board, the Vikings take the most electrifying receiver in the draft. Adam Thielen's getting up there in age. New head coach Kevin O'Connell wants to spread things out, and the Vikings don't have a ton of depth at receiver. Williams is coming off an ACL injury, but his speed paired with Justin Jefferson will be scary for opposing defenses. Yes, fully agree. Their Texans take Olave. 14, Ravens, Jordan Davis. That just seems like it's going to happen. Jermaine Johnson slip and falling all the way to the Eagles at 15. I think that's fantastic value for them. 16, Saints. Ooh, Jahan Dotson gets all up in here. Going to play some slot for Jameson. 17, Chargers, Trevor Penning. Yes. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. 18, Eagles with their second first-round pick. Treylon. So Treylon Burks and Jalen Reagor, not so much, as well as Devonta Smith. Go get some. 19, Charles Cross. Wow. I mean, Cross takes a little bit of a tumble. He even goes behind Trevor Penning, but Cross in New Orleans, I think, is a fantastic fit. 20, Steelers, Desmond Ridder. Take Ridder above Kenny Pickett, which I would fully understand. I think that Ridder's probably has a lower ceiling than Pickett, but he has a much higher floor, and I think that you could start him as a rookie and you'd feel comfortable with it. I think that of all the rookie quarterbacks coming in, the one that I would start if you wanted to have success right away or had to have success right away would be Desmond. 21, Devin Lloyd to the Patriots. That just makes too much sense. I wonder if he'll get to wear number 0. Probably not, because there's still the no fun league. 22, the Packers taking George Karlaftis. That's a problem. I mean, Karlaftis playing that 5-tech spot is just going to be a pain in the ass. 23, Cardinals, Trent McDuffie. They hadn't really replaced Patrick Peterson, so he comes in with Murphy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Washington, Buddha and Murphy. Let's go. Huskies South. 24, Cowboys, first interior offensive lineman off the board, getting a ZJ. So the Cowboys go with Zion Johnson over Linderbaum, over Kenyon Green. The recent hatred for Tyler Linderbaum, I don't really understand it. I don't get it, man. But maybe some teams are putting out signals that they're not as hyped. Kyle Lam going to the Bills. That's a fantastic matchup. Him and Trey White. 26, the Tennessee Titans. They lost. Ben Jones getting up there in age. Linderbaum comes in as the heir apparent. Bucks, Devontae White, him and Vita Vea. You see this pick a lot in mock drafts. 28, Packers, George Pickens. I like this pick a lot because I think Pickens is extremely underrated as a player. He's got great size. He's that true X out there as a receiver. Needs to add a little bit of strength, a little bit of power, but he can do that. 29, Chiefs back-to-back. So Ojabo is the ultimate luxury pick. This is what you can do with 2 first-round picks. Pop the Achilles. He's going to be fine, going to be good to go. And he may end up being a top 3 edge rusher in this class. I mean, the fact that he's only played football for a couple of years, but he still has all the physical tools to be that Chandler Jones type player. Yeah, I think it's a great pick by the Chiefs. Also, Andrew Booth Jr. And they definitely need some help in the quarterback room. They can get wide receiver help on day 2. They're going to be fine. 31, Daxton Hill, second safety off the board. Can also play a little bit of cornerback. Either way, just really soups up that secondary for the Bengals. And then lastly, Nakobe Dean to the Lions. I think this may be the value pick because Nakobe Dean is getting slept on, man. But yes, he's undersized, but he's just got so much heart. He is a fantastic leader. And I actually do believe the comparisons to Ray Lewis, another undersized, didn't check all the boxes metrics-wise linebacker coming out of the U, and then the Ravens got him late in the first round. I think Nakobe Dean certainly could be a guy like that as well. But yeah, the Vikings at 12. And like we mentioned, this is probably the worst case scenario for the Vikings, where both Sauce and Stingley are off the board. Only one quarterback goes in the top 11, and Kyle Hamilton is also off the board as well. But the Vikings, I mean, they make the best out of a bad situation. I would have been fine with McDuffie. I would have been fine with Zion. I would have been fine with Linderbaum in this spot. Hell, I would have been fine with Jordan Davis. But Jameson is just... It's like saving money, like investing for your retirement. It's like you take just a little bit of sacrifice now for a big time payout later. That's Jameson Williams, because even though he's probably going to start the year on the pup, he might not even play at all his rookie year, but the future, baby. Let's go, man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Sports Illustrated's beat writer mock draft. Our guy Will Ragatz take Jameson Williams at 12. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts and their thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.